Someone is mowing their lawn right now. If you can hear it, I'm sorry. I can't tell them to stop. I was scrolling through Instagram just now and I saw a reel. After seeing the reel, I got kind of emotional. I like dropped a tear. And I decided that instead of crying, I'm just going to talk out my feelings. This video is completely unplanned. I have no idea where this is gonna go, but you know, today is Thanksgiving and I'm currently not with family. It's just a really weird like feeling. You know, I do miss my family. I would love to see my family, but that is just currently not the case this year. I do have a Thanksgiving dinner to go to here in the city where I live, and that is in a few hours. So I'm just gonna like take my time getting dressed instead of doing what I usually do, which is wait until 15 minutes before it's time for me to walk out the door and get my things together. This is actually some lavender oil that I poached from my mom's house. I love lavender. I love lavender. It just really relaxes me. I love lavender. Like the smell. I love drinking it in tea. I love putting it on my hands. I love spraying my pillows with it. I love having it above my bed. It's just like so relaxing, so soothing. It has all of these healing properties and they really work for me. They calm me down. So it's just yet another way that I can self-soothe. I was at my mom's house one day. This is so bad. Like, this is why she did. This is why my grandma don't let anybody in her bathroom. But I was at my mom's house one day and I saw that she had it. I was like, okay, I'm just. She don't really need it, right, girl? She. And she, at this point, I think she knows that I had it. I've had this for years, right? And at this point, I hope she knows that I have it. But like I said, I've had it for years, so it's okay. But anyway, yeah, I'm putting a little bit on my hands while I take my hair down. But anyway, so the video that made me a little emotional, it was a reel of someone. It's one of those, like, you know, on Instagram you see reels from people that you're not even following, and I'm not even talking about the sponsored, you know, stuff. I'm talking about the like suggested ads. And so I saw, or not ads, suggested content or whatever. The suggested video was of a couple that was like getting their house together, basically. So the audio was from the scene in The Notebook, I believe, where the main character Rose, sorry, I haven't seen the movie in so long, but where the main character is telling the love interest what she like wants in a house. And in the reel, it's like, oh, I want a like, I want vintage furniture, I want a handmade, I want vintage decor, I want handmade furniture, I want tiles in the kitchen and a wraparound porch and all this stuff. And it's a video of them like actually like making the house that she's asking for. And I get so emotional. I got emotional because I was like, oh, like that's so cute. Like, I want that. Like, I want to be in this, like, I want somebody to make me a house. I want to be in this, like, I don't want to say happy. Like, I don't know. Like, I do want to be in a happy relationship, but like, this is somebody, a couple that I'm seeing on Instagram. Like, I don't really know like what's going on, you know, in their lives, but what, like, the visuals and the story is this happy couple who is, you know, building a home together. And I'm like, it's just so dreamy and so romantic and so like fairy tale-esque, and it's like, no baby, that's not a fairy tale. Like, people actually live like that. It's actually possible to find someone who you want to spend the rest of your life with, and who wants to give you the things that you want and wants to help you and be a part of this happy home that you're creating. And in comparison, like, last night or yesterday, whatever, so I've been doing this thing lately where I've been sharing more of my diary entries to Instagram, because I am creating this collective called the Dear Diary ZINE collective. And essentially what it is a ZINE project where I collect people's diary entries, either like recently or from like 15 years ago, and put them in a ZINE. This is going to be the first one that I'm making. And so to give people kind of an example of what I'm looking for, I have been posting more of my own like diary entries onto the Instagram. And for one of my recent posts, I did a kind of recounting of kind of the romantic sexual encounters that I've had last weekend. And in one of the entries, I say like my current romantic status is non-committal, but then I also say like something like, I feel like that's the truth, but I don't want to okay, I say my current romantic status is non-committal, but I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to be that way, so I keep telling myself differently. And wow, there's a lot to unpack there, and I don't know if I can unpack the whole thing here right now, but essentially what I'm saying is like, I don't think I'm ready to be in a committed relationship, like kind of where I am in life and what I'm dealing with in my personal life, and current beliefs and behaviors, I guess, that I have right now don't really lead or lend to someone who is ready to be in a committed relationship. However, I do want that for my life. Like, I do want the marriage. I do want the family. I do want the comfortable home. I do want to have dinner parties and be all around the table and like, you know, go on vacations together and do the work that you need to do to like raise children, and you know, I do want all of that. But I also, and this is a little bit more about me that I planned on saying. I might cut it out, but I probably won't. But I just have this really like avoidant attachment style. And I used to be able to say with confidence that I have an anxious-avoidant attachment style. Like, I would get really anxious if things weren't really like panning out, like in this idealized version of romance that I had in my head. But now it's just kind of like, I'm just avoiding everybody. I'm very kind of anti right now in the romance sector, which I am kind of unpacking with my therapist. I've been seeing my therapist again for months now, and you know, we're meeting up, we're talking about it, we're working through some things and slowly unpacking some things. So, but that's a conversation for another day. But yeah, that it made me a little emotional. Like, I do want to be around people. I want to be around my loved ones. I want to be around my family for Thanksgiving. And that's just not the case. That's not the case. I'm spending Thanksgiving alone. Yesterday I was very moody and I cried. And today I said I can't cry today. I have to. Well, I mean, I could, right? It's healthy to let those emotions out, but the lawnmower is going to get on my nerves. Oh my god, the lawnmower. I'm gonna record a voice memo on my, like, it's Thanksgiving. Like, why are you doing that? Okay, let me stop. I'm not gonna let that distract me and piss me off. If the audio changes here, it's because I'm using the audio for my tablet now, but because it's a little closer. Can I even concentrate with that lawnmower going? Well, I'm not gonna stop recording because literally on Monday they mowed their lawn from like 7 a.m. I was very annoyed, but from 7 a.m. to like 11 a.m. like I didn't want to record anything. I was just so annoyed. But anyway, talking about Thanksgiving, talking about want to be. Oh yeah, so I was crying yesterday. I was like, I don't really want to. I don't want to just sit and mope around today. So I'm up. This is what I'm doing. It started in college where I started spending Thanksgivings without my family. I'm from Atlanta. My family is in Atlanta. The majority of my family, my close family, my grandma, mom, sisters, cousins, aunts and uncles are for the most part in Atlanta. And then I went to college in Syracuse, New York, which is like upstate. If you don't know, it's like 5 hours from New York City. And I found out a couple years later, but I actually do have a cousin who lives up there. But my freshman year of college, so essentially it's expensive, especially around the holidays, to go from Syracuse to Atlanta, specifically because it's not a major airport. Syracuse isn't. And so, actually, you know what? I'm not going to try to explain the logistics to you, but I'm saying it's more expensive than it would be to get a flight like out of New York City, right? And so I was like, I'll just come home for Christmas. I'll come home for New Year's Eve. I'll come home for like that longer. I think we get like a month. It feels like a month in between semesters in college, where instead of just coming home for that week and then having to turn around and then come back again. So, okay, what am I saying? So freshman year, I went to New York City for Thanksgiving because I do have family in New York City. My grandma grew up in New York City. My mom was born in New York City. And my aunt, I have 2 aunts there. I have a lot of family in New York City too. Not as much, not as many that I'm close to, but I do have family there. Both my aunts own brownstones. Well, no. I have an aunt who owns a brownstone and an aunt who owns an apartment there. So I went down with friends to New York City that Thanksgiving and then ultimately spent it with my family, my aunts, and my cousins. And wow, like I haven't thought about that Thanksgiving in so long. But I remember, like, because we were in New York City, but then we traveled to another cousin's house who lives, I don't know, but like in the New York City area, close enough. But I haven't thought about that in so long. And that was nice. It was nice being able to it was nice being able to be around family. You know, we FaceTime my family back home in Atlanta. It was very cozy, amazing. And then I took a gap year in between my freshman and sophomore year. So then I was home for Thanksgiving, and we rented a house in Hilton Head for Thanksgiving, and my family from New York came down, and I think they were living in like Tennessee at the time. My family from Tennessee came down, and it was just very cozy, and it was very cool. I love being around my family. I have a really big family. My grandmother has 5 children, and each of those children have children, and it's getting to the point where now those children are having children, and so I have a really big family. And we always just laugh. The food is always so good. Okay, delicious, right? But we just laugh. Like, a majority of the time that we're together, we're being silly. We play karaoke, we sing karaoke, we play card games, we watch movies, we get dressed, but then, you know, very quickly we get into our pajamas. And then, like, when we're at the Hilton Head houses, you know, those houses have pools, so we go swimming a little bit. Heated pool, so we go swimming, we go to the beach. It's this whole little festive time of just like coziness and love and warmth. And then I went back to school the following year and kind of ran into that same issue of, well, I don't really want to pay to come back down to Atlanta for a week. And the New York family that I was with freshman year went back to Hilton Head. They went back to Hilton Head, so I didn't go see them in New York City. And actually, they actually offered, and not even offered, but bought me transportation to come down that year to go to Hilton Head. And like, I missed my flight, and so I ended up spending that Thanksgiving with my friends who I like. My roommate, she was from China, and so I spent it with a lot of her like friends who also have family, whose family also lived in China. But then I also have friends who just didn't go home for Thanksgiving, and so we hung out. We were being very debaucherous, honestly. That was a very great Thanksgiving. I love that Thanksgiving, honestly. Like, I enjoyed myself. But again, I wasn't with family, but I enjoyed myself. And then junior year, I had a boyfriend, and I ended up spending that Thanksgiving with my boyfriend's family. It's so interesting because I think we started dating like that September or maybe October, honestly. And very quickly, like I was meeting his mom, I was meeting his brothers, and then that Thanksgiving I met his like dad's side of the family, his grandparents, his uncle, and like we like spent the night at their house the day before Thanksgiving. And in the morning they like, all the men like went out like for like hunting, and I stayed home. And then they brought back like a deer, I think, or something, or maybe they didn't bring it back that day. I think you have to like, there's hunting rules where like you have to like get it checked out by like rangers or something. I don't know, but I know they went hunting that day, and I was like at his uncle's house just like hanging out, and then we like, you know, drank Bloody Marys and ate, and then went back to his house. Wow, I haven't thought all these Thanksgivings, like I experience Thanksgiving and then forget about them very quickly. Oh my goodness. Okay, and so then Thanksgiving senior year, I also did not go home. And you know what? I don't know why, but I'm of half the mind that I spent that Thanksgiving alone, but that it doesn't seem right. Like, I feel like I'm remembering senior year Thanksgiving wrong, because my best friends, who I had like best friends in college, and they were from that area. Like, my best friend Nina like lived in Syracuse. My best friend Claire lived in Buffalo, and I feel like I would have spent Thanksgiving at least with one of their families. But for whatever reason, I'm not remembering that. So maybe it didn't happen. What I do remember is this guy that I was seeing from Tinder. I met this guy on Tinder. We had been seeing each other for like a while. I met him junior year of college, and senior year of college, I remember him bringing me like a plate of food. Like, he just kind of more so just dropped it off. Like, we didn't really hang out that day because he had to go hang out with his family. But I just remember him like dropping off a plate of food. And that's nice. Like, that's a nice gesture. Like, again, I don't think I hung out with anybody that day, but somebody was thinking of me enough to like bring me a plate of Thanksgiving food, and like, that's very sweet. Very sweet. And I won't recall every Thanksgiving since college, but I do know there's two that stand out, and one of them, there's actually three that stands out. Okay, whatever, I'll tell you the three that I remember. I graduated in 2018, it's 2023, so I've had 5 Thanksgiving. This is the 5th Thanksgiving. Okay, whatever, I might as well tell you everything. I will keep it short though. So I can't remember the order, but the Thanksgiving right after college, again, my family did the Hilton Head house, and so that was cool. I was with my family, and it was so scandalous because this was the first Thanksgiving that we were in Hilton Head with my niece. I have a niece who's 8 years old right now, but like, I just was like, I was so like, I mean, protective is a weird word, but I just wanted her to have so much fun. And I won't get into detail, but we had a really good time that Thanksgiving. And I remember like little things like, you know, there was a room where there was like bunk beds in the house, and I just remember all the cousins like piling into the bunk bed room, and I remember us just like laughing and giggling. And you know, there's certain family that isn't able to come to Hilton Head every year, i.e. me being one of them. And so just the different people that came, and the ways that we was kikiing and hanging out in the pool. And I was old enough to drink, so I was like, again, a little saucy. And that was a really great Thanksgiving. And then the one after that, I had a boyfriend, and I ended up spending Thanksgiving with his family. His family lives in Tennessee, so we went to Tennessee to be with his family. That's 2019 Thanksgiving. 2020, I don't know. I don't know. 2020 Thanksgiving, so now I'm getting confused, okay? Because now there's 2020, 2021, and 2022. Those are 3 Thanksgivings that I don't can't remember them by the year, but maybe we didn't do anything for 2020 Thanksgiving because of, oh, you know what? We probably didn't. Yeah. 2021, I spent it with my family again. We rented a house that was just, everyone was there that Thanksgiving. Again, I was able to spend it with my family. I was very happy about that. 2022 Thanksgiving was cool. I spent it here in Savannah. I was sad because I was having car troubles and didn't feel like my car was safe enough to drive back home. I live 4 hours away from Atlanta, and I didn't feel like my car was safe enough to drive back home. So I was feeling a little down, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna go to the beach. I took myself to the beach, and I didn't get in the water or anything. I think I could put my feet in the water, but I got in the water, or I went to the beach, did some journaling, did some reading, and, you know, looked at the water and did some reflecting. Maybe I did some crying, I don't know. But my friend Jane and Jane's brother and Jane's and another person met me out there at the beach, and then we ended up spending the rest of Thanksgiving together. We got some coffee, we went to a bar, but I mean, and I think we got like some French fries or something, maybe. I don't know why we were at that bar. We didn't drink or anything, because we were drinking coffee. But anyway, we ended up spending that Thanksgiving at the vet because one of Jane's pets actually like hurt his paw, and so it was kind of stressful. So for Thanksgiving that day, we didn't even eat like traditional Thanksgiving food. I think we ate we had like Chinese or something. We like ate takeout because we were at the vet for a very long time. Yeah, it was pretty chill. And now I'm here today, trying to get ready. It's coming together. I just need to finish this up. I am glad that I have these memories. I'm glad that I'm able to remember these things and be able to look back fondly. And I probably have photos of most Thanksgivings somewhere, maybe in my Google folder or Google Drive or whatever, Google Photos. And it is a blessing to be able to have had the Thanksgivings that I've had, you know. And sometimes I reflect. Sometimes I don't want to reflect because I get so sad about not being in a position to do the things that I used to do or be around the people that I'm used to being around. But I'll say that, like, reflecting on that just actually made me feel so happy. It made me feel better because, like, I have spent so many Thanksgivings and holidays with an array of people, and even when I didn't have family around, I had people around who cared about me and loved me and, you know, appreciated my company and made the holidays what they were at the time. And I'm grateful to be able to say that. I'm grateful to have experienced that and have experienced them. It does really, like, the memories are enough sometimes. And like I said, like, I'm not going to be completely alone today. I have like an hour and a half before I get picked up and go and see more people. My church family, I do go to church, and my pastor is having a Thanksgiving feast at their house. So I will be around other people, and I don't need to cry. The whole point, right, is to be, well, we can talk about the actual point of Thanksgiving, but it's not time for that conversation. Not right now. Just not right now. I'm already feeling bad. Like, you know, but yeah, the point is to be grateful and give thanks. Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna lean into that. This feels good, you guys. I literally was about to start sobbing because I want a husband but don't know if I'm ready for a husband, and because I'm not around with my family, and because I'm alone and I'm not around my friends, and I was gonna just stay in my room and cry and watch movies, and that's just not what I wanted to do today. It's not what I wanted to do today. It's not. I can't keep living like that, okay? Like, that's just not what I wanted to do. I did it yesterday, okay? Like, when I make these twists, I actually could not find my hairbrush, so I kind of just finger combed my hair, which is something that I am very used to doing. I went through a phase where I was like, I'm not using any hair products, like any hair tools. I'm just gonna finger comb my hair, and that's gonna help me get all of the kinks out. I don't want any plastic. I don't know, I was going through this whole like natural baby, I'm just using my fingers kind of phase. And I don't know when that stopped. I don't know when I turned like that off, but anyway, I could not find my hairbrush. I think I twisted my hair up 2 days ago. I could not find my hairbrush, and so I don't know how my hair is gonna turn out today. But we will see. Okay, it's decent, you know. Oh yeah, it's fine. Cool. As far as outfit is concerned, I'm a little conflicted about what I'm going to wear. You know, I am going to be around the church family. It is also Thanksgiving, so I want to look appropriate. I want to do like best Sunday best kind of deal. This is pretty much my go-to. Oh snap, okay. Chill. This is pretty much my go-to last minute, you know, I need to look nice. Like, I just throw this on because this is a really nice dress. But I do have a little more time to think about it, so maybe I can be a little bit more creative in my attire today. I do love this dress though. They have seen me in this dress often, which isn't a problem. I'm not one of those you know, you can only see me in something once type of person, whatever. I see this dress. I saw this dress in a pile of clothes that I plan on actually selling on my Depop. So I haven't worn this dress in years, or at least a year, because I plan on selling it on Depop. It's a very nice dress. It has these embellishments on them. Lace. Y'all know I love some lace, girl. I love talking about my lace. The problem here is it might not be appropriate for the occasion. It has a very deep V, and I don't have a nice like under shirt to wear underneath it. Let me slip it on so I can show you what it looks like. Okay, wait. I haven't put this dress on in so long. Very cute dress. I do love this dress. I love the style of this dress, right? But like I said, I mean, it's not even a lot of boob, but you can see my bra, and I just don't want, I don't really want my bra showing today. But this is such a cute dress. And like I said, I want to be a little bit more creative, and I feel like just throwing on a dress isn't the most creative. I might do that anyway, but I just want to challenge myself to do something a little different. Let me look in the full body mirror 1 second. Yeah. No, I probably won't wear it simply because, first of all, I plan on selling it on my Depop, and I don't want to get any food or anything on it. And yeah, I mean, that's really my main thing. I don't want to wear this dress around Thanksgiving with the potential of getting food on it. So I initially had the plan to get dressed and then call my family, but like, why? Like, I could just call my family right now. So I'm gonna FaceTime them and see if they are available.
Hey, TD Daria.
Hey, Leah.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Hello. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. How are you doing today?
Oh, wait. You don't have to really.
Very good. Let me switch to my iPad. Hold on.
I'm still going first.
You don't see the stroke.
Now I can start getting dressed. So for reference, I got invited to go to see my friends after this Thanksgiving dinner. We're gonna do a little bonfire and do some arts and crafts, which I'm really excited about. So that also is gonna play a factor into what I'm wearing today. Thank you. I don't know if it's given Thanksgiving though. So I just got back from Thanksgiving dinner. If you were curious, this is the outfit that I did end up wearing. I have on tights to stay warm. I'm so grateful to be around people who want to fill up my cup and care about me. I have so much love for people. I love socializing. I love being around people. And today's dinner was filled with so much insight and focus on just growing as people and as a community. And I will never forget some of the conversations that I had today, and the people that I was around just speaking life into me. Honestly, you guys, I'm so grateful that you're here with me as well, and to be able to speak to my family today just fills me up with so much love. I love my family so much. I love being able to speak to them and being community with them, and my mood is so much different than it was this morning, and I just am so grateful for that. And the party isn't over. I am actually about to go to a bonfire, and really excited just to be around more people. I'm a little socially depleted, but I know that once I am around people again, all of that energy will come rushing back to me. The food was delicious, the company was amazing, and I actually have more people to call. I need to call my grandparents, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that done. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video and being in community with me. I'm really excited to see where things go with this channel. I plan on doing a little more visual or video diaries, but thank you for watching. I'm going to let you back into your day. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Rainbow. You're so sweet. You want to get up here? Yeah. This is Rainbow. Say hey. You smell good.